Joseph, that sure sounds like the verse of our song that we've been writing from Psalm 145.
Yes, it is.
So today we're going to dive into creating a chorus for our new song. A well-written chorus can bring impact to your song and elevate the intensity of praise and worship when it's used in a corporate setting. So comment with the word song if you would like to learn more about writing your own new chorus from this psalm.
Let's begin with the inspiration for our chorus. Remember, the theme was God's greatness. That was the first thing that was mentioned in our lesson last week.
That's right.
The key idea is that God's greatness is beyond measure, found in verse 3 of the psalm. In the New Living Translation, let's look at it together. It says, "Great is the Lord. He is most worthy of praise. No one can measure his greatness." And the same verse from the Passion Translation says, "Lord, you are great and worthy of the highest praise, for there is no end to the discovery of the greatness that surrounds you."
Wow, that's beautiful. So I wanted to start this chorus with a name for God. So I decided to use the name Yahweh. It seemed to fit the rhythm of this song after Joseph found that vibrant drum beat on his keyboard. Yeah. So Yahweh just feels really good with that sound. So I had at first, Yahweh, you are so good. And once we discovered this drum rhythm and this, really fun beat, it just didn't fit. It seemed too drawn out. Since this chorus is meant to emphasize God's greatness, I changed the line to this: Yahweh, you are great. So that's something we could sing with that rhythm. Yahweh, you are great. So verse 3 also tells us that God is most worthy of praise. It seemed a little awkward to sing most worthy in our next line. So let's just simply say, you are worthy of our praise. I thought about all praise, but that's a little hard to sing sometimes. You are worthy of all praise. So I put, you are worthy of our praise. So far we have Yahweh, you are great. You are worthy of our praise. So it's nice and punchy, right, Joseph? Mm-hmm. That sounds nice and punchy with that rhythm.
Using the Passion Translation, the next part of verse 3 is powerful for the third line of our chorus. For there is no end to the discovery of the greatness that surrounds you. Now that's a bit long, so it's condensed now like this. There is no end to discovering your greatness. This still fits with the drum pattern and the bouncy feel for our chorus. However, these lines didn't seem to be enough. So let's look further down in the psalm to find more inspiration. The second part of verse 13 in the New Living Translation says, "The Lord always keeps his promises. He is gracious in all he does." This reminds us that God is great not just because he is powerful and does miracles, but because a major aspect of his greatness is his faithfulness.
Faithfulness, yes. That is so good. He always keeps his promises. I just love that. And I didn't find this little section of verse 13 in other translations, just the New Living Translation and the Passion Translation. Amplified didn't have it. So not every translation included this, but I thought, well, we don't have to leave it out since it's in the translation we're writing from. Let's use it, right?
Yes.
So good. So we could start the second half of our chorus with the same lyric line that we did at the very first. Yahweh, you are great. Now we can put the ideas from verse 13 in our lyric lines like this. Every promise you have made comes to pass. These lines follow the same pattern as the second and third lines above. It was a bit more challenging, though, to finish out this chorus with the last line. So we could say, for you are loving and faithful, but it doesn't seem to quite have the feel of to discovering your greatness, that punchy feel. For you are loving and faithful. That just seemed to be a little too, what do you call it, just rolling along the river. It didn't have that punchy
Too legato.
feel. Too legato. There you go. There's a music word. I love that. So I decided to change it by using the concept of eternity in the line with the word forever. So eternity is in the psalm a lot. His kingdom goes on forever. His reign is forever. I mean, there's a lot of things about eternity, but that word forever is a lot easier to use in a song than eternity, right?
Eternity.
So forever does have more syllables, like the word discovering. So it turned out like this. So this is going to be our final line. You are forever faithful. So you can accent it like we've been doing in the chorus already.
Our completed chorus has a unique structure that stays true to the flavor of music that inspired this song. The full chorus is as follows. Yahweh, you are great. You are worthy of our praise. There's no end to discovering your greatness. Yahweh, you are great. Every promise you have made comes to pass. You are forever faithful.
That's right. That's right. So now I'm going to demonstrate this with Joseph's help. I'm going to sing him the melody of the lines in this chorus, and he's going to tell us what chords we need to put to these words. So I think you probably heard me singing this a little earlier. So we're in the key of C, right?
That's right.
So when we finish out our verse, let's see, what do we end on in the verse? You're so good to everyone, right?
To
Everyone. Yeah, that's it.
We're back on that root.
So we're going to...
On that C chord.
All right, so the first line of the chorus is like this. Yahweh, you are great. So I don't know if that stays in the C chord or if it moves somewhere. But I hear that. Yahweh, you are great.
So.
Yes, there we go. Yahweh, you are great. Yahweh, you are great.
Sounds like we're on that C still.
You are worthy of our praise. Yeah. Let's try that again. Yahweh, you are great. You are worthy of our praise. Yes. And we'll probably have to go to a different... so call out those chords so far.
So we got Yahweh, that's on the C.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second chord is F.
Worthy of our praise.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go to... There's no end to discovering your greatness. So I think we need a minor in there somewhere. Or
this might be a little too far out.
Oh my. Yeah, that kind of gets away from the African feel. There's no end to discovering your greatness. So do the greatness, do the greatness. Make sure your chords do bum bum.
Let's see.
Yeah, I like that. Forever faithful. Yeah, it's going to be the same in the second half. So call out what those chords are again. Starting with the C.
So we have Yahweh, that's C. That's F. A minor. And then
Yeah,
kind of
I like
bouncing
that.
off the A minor, but the bass is going down to that G. So we have,
Oh, that's good. I like that.
and
That
then
sounds
same
good.
thing.
You have made comes to pass. You are forever faithful.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. That's good. So now you've got the chords and you've heard the melody.
Now we need the band. In our next video, we will write a new bridge for our new song for Psalm 145. We will see you there.